Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Once again, we welcome you to Sport TV, where we bring you health, wealth, relationship topics. Tonight is a great night. Trust me, you're going to love this. We talk about life and how life is good even after you receive some news. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Maggie Reed, and you are watching Sport TV. Tonight, we want to talk about life. And when tragedy happens, what do you do? How do you take it from there to become a positive person? And how do you grab yourself again to become to find the inner self-strength to overcome and become a better person, and everyone around you can experience that feeling of positivity from you? Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to bring to you Miss Frances Lordan. How are you, Frances?
Good, thank you. Oh, just kind of getting things together, moving on.
Well, we thank you for accepting. I know you are very busy in your life at this time. You're doing modeling and you are showing off how beautiful you are all over the world. It's a pleasure to have you tonight. We thank you so much. So where have you been lately? What's going on?
I'm sorry, I didn't get to hear what you said.
Where have you been? What's going on lately?
Lately, I just been just getting my life together and doing it without getting so full of anxiety and organized. It's kind of it's ready to go on for the next part of my life.
Me and you, we've had some type of history together. Where at our last show, you were doing some modeling. So right now we want to see, I'm sure our spectator here, audience is wondering what's going on and who are you? Tell us a little bit about you and your story. Where have you come from? What's going on?
Where I come from? I was actually, so we moved from going to England to California, up and down, and it's all over. I lived in France, I lived in England, I lived in Vienna. So,
has there anything happened throughout this time that you were traveling? And each of us, sometimes we hear some bad news. I heard some bad news too back in the days when I was 16 years old. What did you hear and how old were you?
I got bad news probably about three years ago now, and but it had been going on for a while. I was trying to figure out what was going on health-wise. I wasn't feeling right. I didn't have that energy and that oomph that I always had. And I was trying to get to the bottom with doctors, never could find it. I was taking tests, and they still didn't know. If they thought it was perimenopausal, then it was menopausal, then it was thyroid, and then it was fibroids. But I didn't figure out what it was. I didn't find out until I got into the emergency room, and I couldn't take it anymore. And found out it was ovarian cancer. So that was a big one. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. And the doctor came by and he said, in fact, I was there. I saw him walk by. I knew he had the results, and I had to go to the restroom. So I walked outside real quick, and I saw everyone standing there looking down and crying. And I'm like, oh shoot, let me get back in that bed and act like I don't know what they're going to say. And so I got back in bed, and he came in and he says, you have ovarian cancer, stage 3C. And I'm like, oh no, you're in the wrong room. I've got fibroids. So, oh no. Well, the mind doesn't want to accept,
Yeah, we have found out that throughout the years, while we have this organization, Carib America Wellbeing Foundation, we have found out that there's a lot of our family, because we call everyone family, okay? Our families, when you hear something that is not what you expected, okay, it tends to be resentful or seen lately how beautiful yourself up on stage, and you just do your modeling, you just show off the clothes and stuff like that. How did you grab yourself and become positive like this?
When you're going through something, just keeping yourself up a little bit, doing a little something, just brings you back. It just helps you. It brings a more positive to you. And it shows people people also that you don't, just because you're bald now, or you've got, you know, scars or stuff, doesn't mean that's just part of it, you know, and you can be on top of that.
Well, just can you let our audience know if faith has something to do with this?
Faith always does. Faith got me through it. Faith, gotta have that faith, you know, gotta believe, and just, you know, God never gives you more than you can handle, you know, and and you repeat that to yourself, and it's just, you gotta remember everything that happens in life is a lesson, and pray to learn that you will get the what the lesson's about. You know, it's very, very important. Too close. You'll be fine. Just don't let the fear and everything go through. It comes and it's scary, but you just gotta believe. You gotta believe, and you gotta keep going. You gotta set goals for yourself. Set things that you're going to go to, and that really helps. You know, because it keeps it out of your mind. Keep positive people around you. Maybe your family's not the best positive at the time, but you may find other people. I mean, there's a lot of organizations out there with cancer that you can go to, and beautiful people, and I'm so happy I found that family.
Organization, but do you think people, when they hear something, do you think they're quickly where do you go first? Do you go did you go to your family first, or to an organization first?
Well, after I kind of could go any place, it's so funny how people are either negative or they're positive, and it's just like you feel their energy, you don't feel their energy, and someone gave me the thing to go to this one place, the community center, the Cancer Community Center, and I finally said, yeah, I'm just going to go. You know, I really think I need to go, and I did. It was just, I went there, it was kind of late, and I knocked on the door, and someone came out, and she goes, oh, we're closing right now. And I go, yeah, I just, you know, found out I had cancer, and I want to see something and she goes, you know what, come on in. She goes, I have time. And she gave me the tour and gave me all the, you know, the programs and stuff like that, and that was just so nice. And you learn so much. Thing is, you got to keep learning, you know, when you have cancer, and just done a lot. Research, Googling on the computer all the time, finding out what's new, what else have they found, and it just really helps that way, you know, and that I would definitely suggest that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you hear from our supermodel here. She has been very busy lately doing her positive thing in the community, just showing off her beautiful self at different functions, different events. This means that when something happens, you don't have to stay stagnant. You don't have to stay at the same place. You can always move. Well, guess what? It's time for us to take a little break. This was coming to you because of MR Products. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Diaspora TV, where with Maggie, the topics are health, wealth, and relationship. Tonight we are so pleased to have our supermodel, our hairdresser, Frances Lordan, with us. Frances, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, this is our second part. We had some good fun. We ate some food back there. But right now, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing.
Okay. I've been doing hair. I've worked on Locks of Love. I've cut a lot of people's hair. When I worked in a salon, I did a lot of people's cutting their hair, which was funny because when it was my turn, my hair came off in one big piece. It just, you know. But I always tell people to shave it. Shaving is such an important, very, very important to you, because it makes you see who you are again. A lot of people you're holding on to your hair. It's like holding on to things, you know. Let it go. Let that go. And when you're getting chemo, all that chemo is coming out in your hair. Shave it off, you know. It's so much better for you, and it gives you a freedom, a real freedom. It's a beautiful feeling. I think everybody should have their head shaved once in their life.
I have done that 3 times in my life. I've shaved it off, just wanted to be just completely bald. But I was doing it because I was going through some other things, not for the same reason that you are doing right now. So I just was wondering, how many people's hair do you do a day, and how passionate are you about doing hair?
I'm very passionate. I used to work in a salon a lot, but now I don't. And I have my private clients that I do, and because a lot of my private clients have children, and a lot of them are model and everything, and so they can't bring 4 or 5 kids into a salon and get them all done. So I usually go over to their house and do it like that. And then work-wise, I'm getting myself ready to work on a TV show. It should start in August. That should be fun. Doing hair, doing retro hair, which is even funner. So.
Well, talking about that, when you do cut the patient's hair or the client's hair, do you have a specific organization? Because I know there is lots of love going on out there. Do you do that also?
Yeah, lots of love, definitely.
That's very.
Yeah. In fact, when I had to do mine, I had like about 6 friends of mine that donated their hair to Locks of Love.
And how often you find people wanting to donate their hair?
A lot. You know, a lot of people say, you know, it's like they come up and they go, I'm growing my hair out for Locks of Love. You know, they'll come up and tell me. It's so funny, like, because what's interesting is when you have no hair, people will come up and they'll smile at you, or they'll give you a little bit of confidence boost, or they'll tell you their situation, what happened to them, how they landed up without hair. Or you get people, or a lot of teenagers will come up and said, "Oh wow, I'm growing my hair out for Locks of Love and having it cut."
That's basically a good cause. My next question now is, have you seen or met any client who would want to cut their hair not because they have been diagnosed, they have a reason, but just because they want to donate their hair to Locks of Love? Have you seen anybody like that?
Yeah, there's quite a lot. A lot of people, they don't have anything, but they just want to donate it. You know, they got nice hair and they donate it.
So when shall we see you again after this movie? When is this movie? Tell us about it some more.
It's going to be probably in August it starts, so a couple months. I'll be busy.
What is your role there, though?
Doing hair, doing retro hair. No, style hair.
Well, this is very interesting. I can't wait to see this because you do your thing so well. I've seen what you've done with other clients and how you work. You are very professional. I can't wait to see this movie. So did you say August?
August. It's a TV show. Not
It's like a series. So what else do you have going on in your schedule for month of July? What's going on? Because I remember April, we had fun doing nutrition. Tell us about nutrition a little bit, would you?
Sure. Nutrition's such an important. As I said, I read a lot, and I read a lot and look things up about what's good for cancer and what helps it, and you know, I cleaned my diet up, got rid of a lot of, you know, sugars are really bad, so you got to be careful of those. You know, and of course my friends, they always call up and they read something or they listen to Dr. Oz and they're like, Dr. Oz had something about ovarian, you got to eat this and this and that, you know, endive and a few other things. Anyhow, just clean up. I've taken more time. That's one thing about once I got the cancer, I learned to stop and just take more time and just really relax and take my time in eating and take my time at making and appreciating all of it all together. So that's kind of cool.
Well, lately I realized that as human beings, we work 2 or 3 jobs, we're killing ourselves here and there. So you're saying, don't wait till the doctor say anything negative, just take some time to relax now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, enjoy your life. You have to enjoy your life. Cut the stress out. Stress is not good. Stress causes cancer, you know. I was living a very, very stressful life, you know, and nothing helps. Coffees or anything is not good. The only thing that helps you is lots of sleep. Lots of sleep. That's where your ideas come to you, and you cleanse your mind, which is so important.
It's important, like you're saying, for us to relax and to recover from whatever stress that we have in our lives right now. So how is stress level for you now at this point?
Down. I can feel when I'm ready to get into a stressy thing. I'm like, but then I have to go, okay, I got to calm it out, and it's a hard thing to get hold of, but I don't overbook myself that much anymore. Which I don't have to fill out every little thing in my calendar. That's not important. And I take the time when it's. I love doing this like right around sunset, just to stay wherever you are and just watch the clouds.
I was just about to ask you this question because I definitely know you are so busy going and do events, different places, going to other people, interviews and stuff like that. And I wonder, when do you have time to really relax, going by the beach? Do you do that?
Yes, I do. I didn't do it for a while while I was going through the chemo because of the sun. But yes, there's nothing better than walking on the beach or going in the morning when no one else is really there, going 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and just breathing that fresh air because it's all fresh in the morning, It's beautiful.
So I see, this is where you get all your beautiful ideas on how to cut hair and dye hair and how to just be creative. Is that what it is? Yeah, I enjoy your company tonight. I enjoy everything you had to tell us. We're learning a lot from you. I am telling you right now, I'm in love with you. I just love your spirit. I am so happy that I knew you, and it is through SFCCC, and like I said, this is amazing. We just want to thank you tonight. Is there anything you want to say? If somebody want to meet with you, somebody want to talk to you, if somebody wanna definitely have their hair cut, if somebody wants to cut their hair to send 2 locks of love, is there any number that they can reach you at?
You can reach me at 305-298-0405, or you can send me an email at franceslordan@yahoo.com. That's FranceSLordan.
I was wondering, do you have a blog on the internet?
No, I don't.
You have a website though? Somebody can just go ahead and check you out?
I have not done that. It's a little stressy right now to do. It's been for a while, and I will get to it. I will.
Definitely. We thank you so much for being with us. Well, until we see each other again, because you got to come back and tell us about that movie in August. I'm gonna keep this in my calendar so I can meet with you. I thank you so much. Any last word?
Just keep your spirits up. Keep your spirits up and change the negative to a positive.
Once again, we thank you for being with us tonight. Diaspora TV TV show, actually. We thank you so much. It was great to be here with you. Until next time, we just love you and appreciate you. And don't forget to go ahead and check our product. This is MR Products right here, where we promote Haiti and every departments that we have, which is, well, we have 10 departments. Just check us on Facebook, check us on mrmedproducts.com. This is where you're going to find all of these products. Thank you so much. Again, you can call me at 786-355-8957 to find this product, www.mrmedproducts.com. Thank you. Good night.